This month marks Denver7's 70th anniversary, and tonight we're looking back at one person who left a legacy here. That's our sunny meteorologist, Pam Daale.
And she passed away in 2004, but so many Coloradans still remember her, and she was just such an inspiration to so many.
Well, she was great, and I knew Pam before she even came to Denver, because way back in the 80s I reviewed her AMS SEAL application. I thought, wow, there's a bright talent coming in. And what was so neat about her, she was just such a kind individual and a really good meteorologist. I had a lot of respect for her from down the street.
And just a great coworker, period.
That's
Above all,
beautiful to
though,
hear.
she was a mom. That was most important to her. Denver7's Russell Haythorn spoke with her kids about Pam's enduring impact years later.
The on-air personalities you invite into your home simply by turning on your TV can feel like family. Never was that more true than it was in the late 90s and early 2000s.
I'm just enjoying it. It's been beautiful weather.
With Pam Daale.
Started out a little cloudy and
I asked them if they remember the wheelchair meteorologist, and they always have fond memories of her even if they didn't know her.
She was beloved by co-workers, friends, and those thousands of fans who gladly welcomed Pam into their living rooms every night.
76 in Boulder.
He worries.
I don't worry.
He worries.
I don't worry.
So I didn't want to tell him right away that I had a lump.
And then the skies became cloudy for Pam, as was reported at the time by Denver7's Bertha Lynn.
A lump that turned out to be breast cancer.
And then in 2004, after a long and courageous battle with breast cancer, practically the entire state of Colorado mourned the loss of Pam Daale.
You can see a lot of the clearing in the skies.
She was a dedicated meteorologist and inspiration to others, and most of all, a doting mom who loved her family. Her legacy now lives on in those little blonde Pam Daale lookalikes.
You did great!
Who are now all grown up and paying a visit to some old friends at Denver7.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great.
So good to see you.
Yeah, you guys were here a lot. My kids were here a lot.
Scotty and Logan Peitzman spent a lot of time in this building as their mom worked odd news hours.
That's pretty neat.
I remember Pam when I was a child.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Colleagues remember Pam as a bit of a speed demon in that wheelchair, often with Scotty and Logan in her lap as she prepared to do the weather at what was then called 7 News.
Leadfoot. I don't know how many times I almost got run over by you guys.
The wheelchair was part of who Pam was.
Was in a horseback riding accident very, very young. Was paralyzed from the waist down.
That injury at just 16 years old didn't deter Pam from chasing her dreams or change that caring and kind person she was.
I have found many more diaries when we were cleaning out Dad's house. And she's got a diary entry from the day of the accident. And instead of writing about how she's so sad that she's never gonna walk again and she's in so much pain, she literally was talking about how cute her nurses were and how they would pick her up and she would just swoon.
Of course, as they say, the rest is history. Pam would go on to become one of the most respected and admired on-air personalities to ever work in TV news.
Not only a paraplegic and a woman in TV in the early 90s, like how many amazing things can you do at one point?
We haven't met a single person who could find a single bad word to say about our mother.
Even in her final days, Scotty and Logan say their mom lived with grace, dignity, and compassion.
When it was getting pretty close to the end, I would go to her treatments with her. And we had one conversation when we got home where I was like, "You're gonna come back and visit me after you die?" And she said, "I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that."
Precious moments these two will never forget.
He was the most beautiful person inside and out.
It's always really nice to hear, but it's hard to hear too, because it's like, man, if we could have had a little bit more time, that would be cool.
Scotty and Logan have now lost their dad too. Don Peitzman passed away in 2020.
I envision, my parents are just together now. They're happy, they're without pain, they're just free.
And what a legacy they have left.
Kind of a really incredible story of resilience and dedication and love. I mean, I think being a really good person can get you really, really far.
My memories are kind of slim and limited, but they were precious. Around here, everyone loves her. Around the neighborhood, everyone loved her. It was just, she just radiated love and happiness. I mean, you couldn't be near Pam Daale without being happy, it seemed, you know?
For Denver7's 70th anniversary,
A 1 in a million woman.
I'm Russell Haythorn.